I was with my best friend Mary, and we were subletting an apartment. For those of you in Austin, the Ballpark Apartments, it's right across from UT. And the first 3 nights that I slept in that room, I had the most vivid nightmares that I've ever had in my life, where I was literally a murderer and seeing through the eyes of a murderer, carrying out all of these acts. And it's so bizarre to me that each night that would continue where it left off. I've never had a dream, where it was the same thing and it picked up from the night before. And on the 3rd night, I ended up having terrible nightmares about my family members in awful situations. And I just thought that was so weird. I still can't explain those dreams that I was having, but after the 3rd night, I had sleep paralysis. And I slept in the nude back then, college girl, feeling good about herself, had the satin sheets, and I was just laying on my stomach. I woke up before my body woke up, and I couldn't move, and I suddenly felt hands going through my back. Like through my back, like not just touching it, but somehow going inside it, like stroking it. So I'm like in my body feeling this, freaking out, and I'm just like telling my body to wake up. And I get my ass out of bed, butt ass naked, into my best friend's room. And she's like, "What is going on?" I was like, "Move over." I'm like, "I'm coming in," because there's something in my room. And so the other bizarre thing was, as soon as I got up and woke up, I heard this loud popping noise that I have never heard in my entire life. It's just, I can't even describe to you. It's like I've never heard that noise again. And I remember talking about it to someone else, and they were basically saying there are noises like when, like popping in and out of portals, like beings can make. I don't know for sure, but it was a bizarre noise. And so obviously I'm a young college girl in this room and it's being freaky, and I'm like, I'm not even walking in there anymore. But what do, right? I sublet my apartment. I have to stay here. I need to make this work. And so I just started researching, and I found a crystal shop, which you have to go to if you're able to. It's here in town called Crystal Works. And the day that I went there, the owner happened to be there, which I think was really kismet. And she told me how to cleanse a room and cleanse spirits. And so for anybody who wonders what that entails, obviously you've got your sage, right?
Yeah.
But for me, it was the strong intentions.
Yeah.
It was calling in the light energy and using the water and blessing every space in that room and letting basically whatever was there, that it was not allowed. And then I never had an issue ever since I did that. And that is how I knew that I had some sort of gift, because this wasn't the first time. Even when I was in middle school and high school, I had some other paranormal experiences, which I won't get into, but I think this one was the final being like, okay, there's something to me. And I always knew that I picked up on energies. I'm sensitive. I mean, when you know, like anyone who's like works in the spiritual community, has a spiritual practice, you're sensitive. You see truth a lot earlier in life than other people, which creates a lot of angst and agitation because the world's not ready for you yet,
Wow.
So that experience is when I started to realize I want to know what this is. I want to know what it is I'm feeling. Why am I so different? And that's where it kind of all began. I did find out that the girl who was staying in that room had been sexually assaulted repeatedly in that room, and also physically abused. So I think that type of really abusive, violent energy can attract all sorts of things that want to feed off of that energy. And so whatever was that entity that had been attracted to that energy was still in the room and was basically trying to victimize me. I say victimize, feed off of me, because I'm starting to learn, like, in darkness, you don't have to be afraid. It's just they're carrying out their role in life, right?
Yeah.
Their darkness.
Yeah.
And I look at it from a positive perspective, because that darkness led me to this beautiful light-filled life. So was it dark? I don't know.